The memories and the moments you'll take away from your short adventure will stay with the kids the rest of their life.
And I guess our philosophy is that we're continually trying to chase adventures.
Okay, so hitching on, very, very important, but just to make sure you take your time and you get it right. We've got the two chains here, the safety chains, they're crossed over with the D-shackle. Make sure you nip them up nice and tight and then back it off one turn. Coming on up here, I have the electric safety brake, okay? All caravans have to be fitted with emergency safety brakes over 1,500 kilos. Moving up to our electrics, okay? So with our electrics, naturally this powers all the inside of your vans, but the most important thing this powers is your indicators and brakes. Extremely important to have this and make sure that it's wired up the right way to suit the style of van you are using. Up here is our handbrake. The handbrake should always be on if the van is detached from the actual vehicle, but if it also gets detached, make sure you have it pulled up at all times, even when not towing. Moving down here, this is the actual hitch, okay, the tow ball. This one has a pin which locks it off, but the traditional tow bar will have the ball, okay, and you need to make sure that it is hitched on and you have your secure pin placed inside before hitching on. Pre-trip maintenance is very, very important. It's crucial because it's your loved ones in the van with you. The last thing you want to do is leave home and have to worry about fixing something on the road.
I didn't grow up caravanning, so Wes grew up camping and caravanning and he knew the ins and outs of that lifestyle. So it was kind of a different experience for me. So hitching on, we find the best way to do it is Wes is always in the car driving, I'm directing. We've found the easiest tool you can get for hitching on in a caravan park or hitching on at home is a two-way, also a marriage saver. The best communication tool you can get. I can talk to Wes, he can hear me clearly. The key is clear instructions, telling Wes where I need him to be with the van, making sure I line it up correctly, taking our time, and if we get it on first time, we are celebrating because there has been so many times where we have had to go back and forth in the van park a few times. A little bit left, a little bit left. Yep, good, that's it.
Could you go out and line it up and be a little bit more left hand down this time, please?
Okay, copy. I'll go forward, then come back in the left-hand side.
Sounds good, thanks.
Hey Darren, can you just make sure that the pin is under the hitch so I can turn the car off?
Have I done well?
Oh, you nailed it. Look at that.
Maybe we should high five.
Okay, so we're backed in, we're perfectly aligned and now hitch the caravan on. One thing I always do is I never put my feet under the van until I've dropped it down onto the pin, okay? So I'll just wind this down, bring it all the way down onto the pin. Once I hear and feel it drop down, then I just release my button here and then the safety's on, okay? Then I move forward and I just naturally put the safety chains on, just feed the D-shackle through the back of the tongue of the tow bar. Like I said, nip it all the way up, then take it back one turn, okay? These cross over for safety. Once we're hitched on, we've got our safety chains connected. Most vital part, okay, this is our emergency response safety brakes. This has got to go around the back of the vehicle in case the actual rig becomes detached. Once that's on, then I'll move on to the electrics. Okay, come down nice and low, come up underneath, push them in.
So one thing I like to do when we're traveling is make sure everything's secure. I like to put my skateboards, my water bottle away so they're not rolling around when we're driving. Under the bed is probably the best storage in any van. I like to put the skateboards under here. Oh, thanks mate, another one in there. Stacks of room, and then we'll always take our water away and put our water under the bed too. Our kids have always been really involved in like the processes, you know, hitching up, putting everything out, setting up. We've always made it a team effort and also tried to teach them so that hopefully when they get their license and they can tow a caravan and go four-wheel driving on the beach and do all that kind of cool stuff themselves.
Almost ready to go. We just have to check our tyre pressures and our indicators, and in the Berg family, we like to divide and conquer. I've got the team down the back to help me out. Is anyone there to give me a hand with indicators, please?
Dad, we're ready.
Is the Christmas tree on?
Yes, they are.
Is the right-hand indicator on?
Yes, they are.
Checking our left-hand indicator now.
Yes, they are.
And most importantly, checking our brake lights.
Oh, yes, brake lights are on.
All right, let's load it up and hit the road.
Woo, let's go. Go, go, go.
Kids get so excited when you pull up and they're getting to bed at night. And if it's from a swag or you're in a tent or you're beside a campfire or jumping into a caravan, the kids just love it. It's just so exciting for them.
It doesn't need to be massive. It can be simple. It really can.